G'day, you beautiful people. My name is Lucas, and today we're going back to our childhoods and finding out who the most evil Disney characters are. But before that, unfortunately, no Bob shout out today. And if you don't know who Bob is, he is this stick figure fella right here. I made him myself, and I hide him in every video. And if you find him, get a shout in the next video. It's really that simple. Unfortunately, no one found him last week, so please look for him this week. Now let's get straight to finding out about Disney villains. Okay, here we are. Let's get right into it. Woody, 2%, yeah. How is Sid only 20%? How is Sid only 20%? Like, Woody 2% makes sense. He's mostly a pretty good character. Well, I was about to say person, but he's a toy. He has that little psycho streak when he tries to kill Buzz, but other than that, he's a pretty good toy, I guess you'd say. But Sid's 100% evil. I wouldn't say even 20%. Sid is very, very evil in my humblest of opinions. Waternoose. Honestly, I'd say Sid's more evil than Waternoose. How is Sid less evil than Al? He's a toy collector. He's just a toy collector. Sid was literally torturing him. I know he's a kid, but he was literally torturing him, taking him apart, re-putting him together in his own twisted ways. Sid is way worse than 20%, and I am dying on this hill. Sid is worse than 20%. Sid is true evil. And that's a hill I will die on. I don't like that. I'm gonna move my head back to the other side for you guys. Oh, right there. There you go. Now you can see the percentages as they come out and know what I'm talking about. Now, Tika, not that evil. Just her heart had been removed. Right? I don't really want to say evil. Prince John, 38%. Okay. Haven't seen it. Charles Muntz, pretty evil, I guess. 43% evil. That is pretty evil. I guess. We're very close. I'm considering like these guys are around 42, 43. I'm wondering how high some of the other characters on here could be. Who else do we have Disney villains coming up? Oh, we've got Ursula, who should be soon. That'd probably be a bit decently high. I wonder who the highest is. I am honestly very intrigued. Oh, Lotso makes sense. Lotso was definitely a bit of a bit evil. He was abandoned and all that, but yeah, he ran that daycare like a dictator, and that's kind of evil. We can all agree. So Lotso being there does make sense. 45 is quite high. He's almost half evil. I wonder who's like going to be the perfect 50% evil. The Coachman, 47%. And yeah. Prince Hans is only 51. I reckon he could be high. Bit of a gaslighter. Not very manipulative. Not a great guy. Not a great guy at all. Oh, terrible person. I mean, he's not like psycho evil, I guess. He was just very manipulative, wee bit of gaslighting and trying to take over the kingdom. Not your real psycho cray evil, but still a pretty terrible person in my opinion. 51% though, I guess that makes sense when he's not the full I'm gonna kill you, kind of evil. Let's continue. I love my little rants, and if you want to be able to watch this video without me being crazy with it, there'll be a link down below so you can watch this without my little rants over the top. Clayton, 53%. Captain Hook, 56%. Gaston! Oh, I was gonna do the song, but I don't want to get copyright, actually. But 58% kind of makes sense. He is not the greatest guy. If you've watched the musical, watched the movie, or either movie really, you know Gaston's not the nicest of person. More evil than Captain Hook is interesting. I guess Mm, yeah, maybe. Honestly, I would have thought Captain Hook would have been a little like close, but I reckon Captain Hook could have been higher. Stinky Pete, maybe a little lower, but I haven't watched that Toy Story in quite a bit of time, so I might have to rewatch it. Uh, honestly, I wouldn't have him that high, in my opinion. Let's keep going. Oh, 60%. I kind of forgot she was Disney. I forgot she was Disney. Cause I forgot she was Disney. I love Cusco. Ursula, 64%. I said she'd be high. Honestly, I was expecting a tiny bit higher than 64. I was guessing like 70-ish. Guess close, but I honestly would have thought like 70, 75. 64 feels lower than I would have guessed given the numbers other characters had. But it is what it is. I don't like being wrong though. Horn King. Are you telling me Cinderella's stepmother is more evil than Ursula? Ursula tried to take over the sea, took the main character's voice, took Ariel's voice. Is it literally a sea witch? For at least in the musical, is kind of a murderer. Well, implied to be, at least. So I don't know if she's. Yeah. Might be a little more evil in my opinion. Like, we don't see her being the cruel evil as much, but she's definitely kind of evil. I would have put her higher than 64. Just saying. I don't know how she's that low. Or Hades. God of the Underworld. It's only 68%. I guess he's only the god of the underworld, not being the god of the underworld doesn't make you inherently evil. So he's a ruler of the underworld, so of course he's evil, but someone has to rule over the underworld and he just drew the short stick there. It's not just ruling the underworld doesn't make you inherently evil because someone had to look after the underworld. My boy just got a bad rap. Yeah, Randall's pretty evil in both Monsters Inc. movies, University and Monsters Inc. He's not a great guy. I am not the biggest a good character, but he's not a great monster. I don't like his treatment of Mike Wazowski because we love Mike. We stand Mike. Almost forgot what button I had to press to get my face back in the right spot. Madam Mim. Gavin, 73. Ooh, Oogie Boogie. 70. Oh my god, I forgot about Otto. I haven't watched WALL-E in ages. I love WALL-E. It's such a good movie. I mean, yeah, he's probably pretty evil. Being an AI. Well, AI conversation 2023. That's original. But yeah, evil AI. Well, wasn't intentionally an evil AI, but came evil in its quest to do its job. It is pretty evil. 75.25 probably makes sense. What it was willing to do to follow its mission, and then not go home when life was found and want to destroy it. You guys have probably seen WALL-E. I don't want to. If you haven't, go watch it. It's quite good. I like it at least. Oogie Boogie. I mean, it's 0.25 difference. I'm not gonna get in the nitty gritty of all that. Evil Queen, literally has evil in the name, so being pretty high makes sense. 76%. Oh, Maleficent, 79. Shere Khan, 80%. Oh, makes sense. Was intent on killing humans, you might say. King Candy. I was not expecting that. but he is pretty evil. If you know your Toy Story and Buzz Law, less evil in the Buzz Lightyear film, in my opinion, than other iterations of him we've seen. But all right, 71.5, 81.5. I am dyslexic, guys. That was a big goof. That's the word I'm looking for. I am struggling. Jafar, 82. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, could have put him in. He could have snuck in a little higher, but 82 is quite a lot, I guess. Queen of Hearts does make sense. Syndrome, 85%. I guess it makes sense. He did want to become a supervillain, and he did do that. And he did kill a bunch of superheroes. Like a lot. As we see in every iteration of... what's the machine called again? I can't remember off the top of my head. I haven't watched Incredibles for like a year now. But every iteration, he had to kill a superhero for. And he went and destroyed the city to try and make himself look like a hero. Was willing to sell weapons... Was selling weapons to any country who wanted them. That's not always good. Profiteering off war, not great. And then killing superheroes and willing to destroy the city to make himself look like a hero. All not very great things, in my opinion. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. Cruella. Mother Gothel, 89, then Cruella, 88. Honestly, 89, pretty harsh. Well, I guess she did imprison Rapunzel. I guess she might... Oh, we don't know too much about what else she's done, do we? I can't remember. She's definitely got witch-like connections, so she could be making her more evil, but... Cruella was planning to kill puppies. 100 puppies what she wanted to kill. How is that not higher? We love puppies. I love my pups. 88 is too low for a puppy killer, in my opinion. I guess 88 is very high. I don't know. I don't know if this order's great. I don't know. It's close, but I guess it'd be close. 90. Oh my god, I love that movie. I forgot that. I wasn't expecting. Oh my god, I love him. I don't know if he'd be 91% evil though. He was just a grieving father. Great movie though. Everyone should watch it. I reckon he was just a grieving father. I wouldn't say he's 91% evil. I don't know. Do love myself some Baymax. That's the real reason I love that movie. Baymax is the greatest. We stan Baymax. Screenslaver, 92. 92 for Screen... yeah, kind of makes sense. The whole... brainwashing, manipulating people probably makes you pretty evil. And the whole wanting to take down superheroes had a pretty villainous outlook. The character as well. I don't know how much I'm allowed to spoil. It's an old movie. I don't really care. Scar, yeah, Scar's pretty evil. Killing your brother. Oh my god, that's such a sad part. I cry every time I see that part. Killing your brother, traumatizing your nephew, sending him away, taking over the pride, trying to kill your nephew when he returns. Very bad guy, Scar. 96 isn't enough. There's no good in that creature, in my opinion. I don't like Scar. I mean, I like him as a villain, but you're meant to hate him, so yeah, I don't like him. Well, I guess it might be a little bit of good in him, because canonically doesn't he have kids? I don't know anymore. But 96 probably makes sense. And Scar is the most evil character in Disney. I'd probably agree, because, yeah, probably does make sense, just going off Disney characters. If you went into stuff Disney owns, you'd probably get worse villains, going through Marvel, Star Wars, anything they own, because Disney owns so much right now. What doesn't Disney own, let's be honest? But if you're just going off Disney stuff made by Disney itself, Scar's a pretty good villain to end it off with. Oh, I do love Lion King, one of my all-time favourite childhood movies as well, so it might be a little bit biased of me. It's probably my favourite Disney movie, so this is coming from a very biased opinion that Scar's one of the best Disney villains. But, my opinion again. You guys feel free to disagree with me in comments because, again, very, very biased. I will agree there. But enough of that. Don't forget to try and find your boy Bob. He was hidden somewhere in this video. Don't forget to find him and let us know in the comments so you can get that elusive shout out. And if you like this video, you'll probably like this one right here. So give it a little click of Rooney. And I want you all to remember, I love you all and have a great day.